Oh dear. Well, the weekend starts here. And look at the weather. Lovely, isn't it? It's meant to be a bit crappy tomorrow, but Sunday's meant to be nice as well, the Viking Day. Tonight is a switch on of the Blackpool illuminations, but I won't be going to that. I just said to a mate who took his girlfriend and two young kids, two young girls, he took them to Blackpool last Saturday. Despite the train strikes, how do you go on with the train? You see, we've got a train to Preston and it said 2 hours wait because of the strikes. So we got a taxi. I said, a taxi? Bloody hell. He said, well, from Preston it's only another 10 miles or so. And I was telling him, I said, yeah, it's the illumination switch on tonight, you could take the kids again. He said he's too tired. And I said, same here. I could go on the bike, couldn't I, and see what's going on. I think there's a firework display and some kind of do. I said it'll be on Granada Reports at 6, and then I realised it won't be because it'll still be light till 8. Is it that big a deal though? It used to be years ago when they had decent illuminations, but now, like I said the last time I filmed there 2 years ago, it's like them cheap LEDs you see. Oh god, it's just awful. All the money the council make from all the council tax, the hotels and guest houses and pubs and businesses must hand over to them. They must make tens of billions. And yet everyone's cutting costs. Weird. So, should I go on Sunday? They had a cycle through the lights the other day. Bicycles cycling through, and the promenade shut off to traffic. Got paid today, so that's another reason for perhaps going somewhere on Sunday rather than staying in and saving money. Not that I've anything left. What a bloody pong. It smells like something with dead animals on. Yeah, I just got my pay slip and I thought that's down. I mean, it was down anyway because of my crappy arrangement with the holiday pay. 30 hours instead of 40 hours a week times 2 weeks. I said, could you check it please? And they've checked and I'm 2 days holiday pay down. And I said, what's the routine? Do I have to wait till next month? Well, we'll email them right away. And what it is, there's no wage office. What it is, the clock machine sends a signal to an outside wage firm, believe it or not. Is that a common thing, or is it just weird? I think we all think it's a bit weird. So they'll phone through to this wage firm and say, we're mispaying Stephen 2 days. Could you credit his account? And they'll either say yes or no, it's too late. What are you doing, Albert? I just spotted a number plate recognition. Not after me, is he? It flashed through my mind to brake then and let him on, but not risking a pile up just for that. You're meant to go, can't you go on the hard shoulder and accelerate if it's an emergency? I mean, people don't always realise, do they? I've seen near misses and I thought, get on the bloody hard shoulder, it's an escape route. not just for breakdowns, it's an actual escape lane if anything dodgy happens. I've done that in past when some silly sods either accelerate or just it's too congested to join. Go on the hard shoulder and accelerate on that and get past them. Don't risk getting crushed just because there's some ignorant sods that don't know the etiquette of joining a motorway or letting other motorists join. Etiquette. There's that police car, he's not gone past, is he? Strange. Oh, he's not after me then. You need more sun, eh? Let's have a look at this new junction. I was telling lads at work about the Iceland, which is over there behind them trees, and he said, what about that other one? I said, what? And he means there. He said, have you not seen what they're building there? A new industrial estate. Oh, I said, bloody hell. They believe in our place in the droves then. I chucked it into neutral instead of first. Frontier Park. Maybe that's the Iceland Warehouse. That look like a big premises being built. Closer to home as well, about 4-5 miles closer to home. Be ideal working here, away from that madhouse. Someone was asking me about this microphone inline volume control. When I got this helmet, when I got this camera, it came with a standard microphone, and I just tucked it into the phone, assuming it'd be alright, but there was no adjustment for microphone level. Look at that, scary fire. Imagine being impaled on one of them bloody things on a country lane. Yeah, and my vocals overwhelmed the microphone. It was just a fuzz. It wasn't my voice, it was the microphone. And the reason I bought this camera was that Techmone. What are you doing, Albert? Oh, we're trying to overtake. I've had taxis overtaking and cutting in the past. We've got a blast on the orange. Yeah, Techmone is a Manchester gadget reviewer. That's where I saw this camera reviewed, and it was from Chinavision, and he said it's £85. And then I saw another for 50, and then a couple of months ago, as I keep saying, I've just said many times before, a German shop had 15 in stock, so I sent for another as a spare for just €30, 26 quid. Although they were charging 15 for it bloody post. Anyway, yeah, Techmone said, have you thought of fixing an inline volume controller? Well, effectively it's working backwards, isn't it? Well, it should work either way. And the first one I got didn't, because an inline volume controller is to like put in your hi-fi and then your headphones to tone down and adjust the volume level going into headphones, whereas this is to tone down the microphone going into the appliance, in this case the action cam. And yeah, I spent £5 and it didn't work, so I used it on something else and sent for another £3 something, which did work, and that's what I told this chap. Bleak, sorry I forgot your name, Bleak. Black something. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make is, when I was looking on that, of course, when you look on eBay for stuff like that, leads, something else flagged up, a twin lead inline volume control with 2 leads. And it's, unfortunately, it's not stereo. I thought it might, is it left and right stereo? And it wasn't, it was just a splitter. So I sent for it to see. I've always had a fantasy about having a twin microphone set up, and one of them being for vocals and the other one dangling somewhere where it'll pick the engine notes up, like maybe down there behind the headlight shell, and also I could keep an eye on it and just have it dangling and plug it in. I thought that'll be nice, plus I can tone it down with this rotary control and have the engine merrily chugging away, not too loud, you know, just rather than my rather annoying voice all the time. And yeah, a while back, a couple of years ago, I saw someone that had actually got a split microphone, left and right stereo, but they wanted £25, they were custom made. And it said, oh yes, I can do it to 112 inches for your vocals and the other 4 feet to put under the seat to pick up the engine noise. I said, yeah, but £25, that's in my camera. Didn't cost much more than that. So I didn't pursue it, and then I've seen this lead, and like I said, it's not left and right stereo, but it is a twin lead. Is it going to work? I hope so, because it's cost £8 something with free post. And it'll either be behind the door when I get home, or hopefully in tomorrow, Saturday's post, and I'll test it. If it doesn't work, I'll just use it for doing my Beatles videos and things. Because sometimes the sound isn't too loud on my old VHS tapes. Because some was recorded in the 80s on a standard non-hi-fi stereo VHS video recorder. You know, so I can use it for that, and the rotary control will boost the sound into that. So hopefully it will work, and like I said, just have one dangling and plug it in to pick the engine noise up. It'd be great, because we all like the noise our engines make, don't we? Although someone said not. Someone said, no, I forgot what model it was now, my Triumph sounds crap, because I said, why are your videos totally silent? Just have it picking your engine noise up. Thank you, Albert. Didn't pull out because I'm wearing my big high-vis jacket. Dizzy girl driving. Are they going to cross at the crossing? No. Oh, look at this. Why has he stopped standing still as you run over someone? Was he having a chat to that Herbert? See what I mean about lorry drivers all being daft? Alright mate, yeah, what you carrying mate? I've got a big oak on mine. Oh, I've got some rubbish on mine. Fagging, yeah, he would have. What? Daft as brushes. Yeah, I was saying I once coming up here, I didn't have my camera on my helmet then. And a huge truck like that just ploughed down into a car parked on that side. And a poor chap in a car had to mount the pavement here. And if any kids were there with prams, it would have been squished, all because of some knob in a huge truck. Like that, they'll park, I don't even know it's a single yellow line, just to get some butties from the butty shop. Silly sods. And on that note, I'll say goodbye. Hopefully I'll be doing a test this weekend, and that might